Dear ones, you agreed to come to Earth for a mind-blowing experience of remembering you are a divine creator being, and that really the Earth is an illusion, but of course a very real one to you while there. You, as a soul, agreed to come to play the game, you may term it, which is a game in which you have a character and you go through all sorts of trials and tribulations you create for yourself to move through as you develop various characteristics and strengths. However, we do need you to know that there has been a lot of interference in the game mechanisms, and most of you have not been able to create lives of joy, of service and love, because the prevailing atmosphere of Earth has been controlled so you are fearful and thus create from fear the very things you fear. We do not control what you create. You must know this. It is a very special facet of the Earth School that you have free will to create whatever you choose there. But because of how heavy and dense the atmosphere is, and we speak here of the energetic atmosphere, you have found yourself caught in loops, in repeating cycles, lifetime after lifetime, and many of you have grown tired of this. All this is changing now, and the Earth is going through the biggest shift humanity will ever experience. You are being given the opportunity to wake up, if you like, and see how the game is played. Many of you have taken a keen interest in this and been reading books on manifestation, but despite being shown how creation works, your own ability to create what you desire has disheartened you. Many of you have struggled so long, you are simply weary of this game. There is a lot we could explain, but it may be too much to handle at this time for some of you. Perhaps we can simplify it like this. The game is played from the inside out. This means that what your consciousness is on is what is projected into form. You have been programmed to believe differently, that what you experience outside of you is what creates your internal experience. If I have this thing or that thing, or someone who loves me, or this house or that job, then I will feel happy and fulfilled. But beloveds, it does not operate like this. As those who have found the house or job or partner will attest, the thing they so desired has not solved all their problems. They now have a leaking roof, a mortgage they can't pay, or a partner they want to divorce. We know so many are completely consumed by the notion of money and think if only they had sufficient money, then their problems will disappear. But simply ask someone who has more money than you do if their problems have disappeared. You will quickly find this is not the case. Yet you persist in believing somehow it will be different in your case. There is only one way to create a life that delights you, and it will not delight you all the time, beloved, and that is by understanding the game and learning to play by its rules. These are the divine laws that govern the operation of Earth, that govern the third dimensional world. We can simplify this further and tell you that light is what creates all your experiences, and it is your consciousness that projects the light into the forms you see about you. If you would like to experience a life of light, the light of the divine creator, you must allow yourself to be a channel for the light of God. We speak not of a personified God that some of you will have in mind now. No, this is the light of all creation. It feels like love, the greatest love you can imagine. It is only this light that can correct all the distortions you currently experience on your earth. When you allow the light of God to flow through you, you experience the world very differently. Now here is how you allow the light to flow through you. You start with loving yourself. For if you are in a state of self-judgment, which is how most people live, then energetically you are closed and the light cannot enter you. When you are in a non-loving relationship with yourself, you will never be in the present moment, for you will not want to feel, because all these non-loving feelings do not feel good. So you distract and numb and keep busy so you do not have to feel. There is no simple formula here, beloveds, but please keep this visual very clearly in your minds. The unloved version of you is always playing some memory from the past and worrying about the future. And if you are not here now, physically fully present in your human vessel, your vessel cannot receive the light of God. So, beloved, the steps, if you like, are to learn how to love yourself so that you can be present and invite the light of God into your life so it can spread across the earth. We assist as much as we are able to, but remember that all of those who serve the light of God, who are not in human incarnation at this time, cannot spread the light into the world as you can. That is why you are there. Most of humanity is too trapped in fear, dissociated by the trauma that has been perpetrated upon humanity for eons, and thus these words will have little effect. But if you read what we have said carefully, you will sense the truth, and you will know you are at a critical moment. Never mind the whole of humanity. You are at a critical juncture in your own life. Are you going to continue blindly creating more suffering for yourself, or are you going to learn how the Earth School works? Your choice, and you are loved whatever you choose. You really are.